Hello guys, I'm back with another video for you today. My hair is a complete mess. Please excuse that. I need to go to the hairdresser, but COVID has got me feeling all socially awkward and stuff. So I haven't gone for a while, but regardless, I have a deck for you today, and it's a really cool deck. I've been loving playing this so much. It's incredibly spicy. It's actually been winning most of the games I've played with it. I've lost a few here and there, particularly to decks that really just counter you quite hard. And there are some things that do, particularly you're thinking Blaze of Glory, Skellige can be really tough. Decks that have good, just solid removal, they can deal with Defender and Living Armor. That's when this deck is going to have troubles, because this deck does focus around the Living Armor. And basically using this to get a ton of points with Alchemists, which are a Nilfgaard card, which swap the power of two allied units. But since Living Armor always has power equal to its armor, then you can actually transfer its strength to another unit, get them 10 strength, or even 12 or 14 if you've buffed up Living Armor with Troubadour, and the Living Armor will stay at its whatever strength it has. So you can transfer strength around, make all of your smaller units huge chunky dudes, and just completely crush, get so many points when you combo these cards together. We're also playing Artorias Vigo. He's basically the main win condition here. Because we only have 3 units in the deck, bronze units, we've got Bomb Heaver, Alchemist, and Troubadour. The Artorias is pretty much always going to be used on Alchemist to get another one of those, and you've also got your leader, Strategic Withdrawal, to replay the Artorias, getting even another Alchemist. You can play up to 4 Alchemists here without even too much of a commitment in terms of the, committing, having, say, multiple bronzes in hand. You can just have sort of one Alchemist, maybe, one Artorias, and then replay with your leader, and that's already going to be 40, 50 points, whatever crazy amount it ends up being. And yeah, it works really effectively because Artorias gets you bodies on the board, 1 power units, so you can get a 1 power Alchemist to then turn that Alchemist into a 14 or whatever strength living armor, effectively big unit. So just really flows very well, this deck. You've got to be careful with your tools. You've got to be very cautious not to get bled of your living armor, because that's your real win condition. But you do have packages in there with Hefty Helga and Tactics, as well as Glynis and Assimilate, Brathens, etc., to help you push the earlier rounds and help you actually win round 1, so you can get to round 3 with your big living armor combos. And they just work very well in general with the Living Armor, the Artorias. It's all very synergistic and works together very nicely, um, despite being a little bit all in on this idea, playing very few units, etc. But yeah, you've also got a lot of removal because you are playing all those spells, so you can shut down engine decks pretty well. And another standout card here, which I should explain, is the Letho. He can actually turn into another Living Armor. So quite often what you'll do is you'll play 1 Living Armor. It might get damaged by the opponent if they know what they're doing. They're going to try to deal as much damage to this as possible in order to make your Alchemist weaker. And you're then able to play Letho on the Living Armor, and Letho will transform effectively into a base copy of that Living Armor. So he'll be at 10 strength with 10 armor, and allow you to then do Alchemist shenanigans on that Letho instead of on the Living Armor that's damaged. So he's kind of a backup tool, and of course you can use him on Hefty Helga or on Glynis. Both are really good targets. He procs Assimilate as well. You can even get a second Defender if you need one, even if it's been purified already with the Letho. So just a really cool card, very flexible, and allowing you to have more engine power or a backup Living Armor. Usurper is also really good because it gets you bodies that you can use to, buff up with those operatives, and he's just a very thick card, a lot of points. 12 for 11 is not bad at all. He again activates Assimilate because he transforms, and Usurper General is not in your starting deck, so he activates Assimilate as well. So just a lot of synergy here, a lot of consistency, and really fun gameplay, a bit of carryover with Troubadours, and just crazy swings and late game potential with Living Armor and Alchemist. Really fun deck, and pretty decent for a fun deck as well. I could even see, honestly, Living Armor being included in non-devotion Nilfgaard decks, just as this cheeky way to get a ton of value potentially from 4 provision cards, the Alchemists. Because these guys, if you're playing these for 13 points or whatever, maybe not that much, maybe 10 points. 10 for 4 is just still monstrous, and Living Armor got that buff, so it's only 11 provisions now. So that could be something that can be played in pretty much any Nilfgaard deck, I would imagine, if you're not caring about devotion. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Maybe give that a go if you don't want to play this exact version. You can try some kind of other Living Armor Alchemy shenanigans. I think it's actually very good and probably better than the alternative, which is to do Olgierd, trying to lock him and purify him and buff him up, which is a bit memey, I think. But yeah, this works very well. Got a lot of games for you today, so enjoy those, and thanks a lot for watching, guys. Do subscribe, of course, for more videos, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. What's going on? Alright,
Impertinence is the one thing I cannot abide.
Uprising. I'm making it my mission to only win with this deck. I don't believe I've lost with it yet, so we're gonna hope to keep that streak going. I'm doing good, Fert. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. So we've got to get rid of alchemists, because they are not good early on. It's important. Okay. Alright. Let's maybe mulligan away Joust. Joust could be quite okay round 1. But yeah. The Joust can go. We don't have too much here. I mean, we've got Glynis, so that's nice. Probably gonna open with her. It's looking alright. We don't have our Troubadour stuff, but is what it is. Helga's going to be really good in this matchup. Bribery as well, probably. Be decent.
You do the Emperor proud! Oh!
Could also even open a Bribery, maybe, to try to find a boat. Question is, can we afford not to play Helga this round? If we can save Helga, we're going to be looking pretty nice, pretty good in the game. If we have to use it round 1, that can be a bit of an issue.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning.
I'll just kill that, to be honest. I think I'm not playing Helga if I can afford to. I'd rather save that for when I have Decree and Bribery, and maybe a Menno in a round, maybe a for Fion, go crazy. Big tactics. Tactical gameplay. Because I think without Helga we're going to really struggle to shut down every Northern Realms engine that they throw out, although we can't kill that one. I guess it's probably worth it, because the next one he plays may very well be unkillable. Might come out from Amphibious Assault. Okay, he's going to play a Mauler.
When I do the tenderizing, there's nothing left to
play
fry.
Runestone now then. Crossbow is actually pretty neat. I'll take it. I'll probably boost him as well. It's looking alright. I'm doing good, Emelian. I'm doing good. We actually won round 1. That was pretty easy. Really nice Thunder Valley there. Thunder carried. I mean, we could have, of course, also killed it with Assassination, the boat. But, yeah. Now we're just kind of looking pretty strong, I think. We need to find sort of our combo here, right? We have Alchemist. Looks good. Looks good. So again, the question is, do we want to do an Alchemist combo in this round 2, or would we rather save that? I think I'll probably get rid of Diplomacy. Bomb Heat was bad. Okay. So we could probably just start with Helga. He could then remove it if he has Philippa. Do we care about that? It's probably the only thing that deals with it. I've definitely seen some people play Philippa. Could start with Usurper first if we're scared of that. It's interesting. I think I'll just play it. It's probably okay. If it dies, I'll be quite sad. Oh, Immortals, what the hell?
You fear us. It's
What
good you
the hell is that? Okay. We can't kill that. Do we kill that? I think we just kill that. I'm quite scared. Wait, whenever... Oh, Jesus. I mean, we can kill that. It's a 10-point play if I kill it now. Made a single ball living armor deck. Nice. I think living armor is actually pretty hidden OP. Pretty good. Oh man, I don't know if I want to deal with this. It's getting a bit scary. I guess we should. It's expensive to deal with.
Nothing will stop us.
Target acquired.
At the same time, if that's where he's getting a lot of his points this round, then shutting that down is pretty important, probably. Just bite the bullet on that. Maybe, I don't know, what is this even working with? It's kind of weird. Can't remember how War Elephant works now. I know it's different nowadays, isn't it? I think it still damages, so maybe he's still playing, playing that.
Again.
Oh Christ, okay, we don't really have an answer to that. It's annoying. Okay, what are we gonna do? I think we just need to play the round out and chill.
Onward, onward, to be showered with imperial
Guards
gold.
across the empire will
Probably gonna lose a
sing
card.
this day.
Probably, yeah, maybe not. We'll see. I'm a bit worried about committing the combo when we only have one alchemist in hand rather than two, because that makes the last one pretty dead. Makes our Letho pretty dead as well. So we'll see. Let's see if that makes any sense. I would love to get a hefty Helga value while it's here. Maybe let's go for a bribery and see what we find. There's not very much that is going to be useful, I think. Interesting situation. Maybe we can find a random purify. That'd be pretty nice, but not super likely. Let's go for diplomacy. Ah, Royal Guard. Oh wait, no, that's just what am I saying? Is Cutthroat worth it here? We can get the bleeds. It's basically worth 2 points, I guess. Maybe Royal Guard is just better. So we also have the chance of hitting Ansays or something from Bribery. Something that wants to be inspired, right?
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to fire this now. And Bribery it up. Ooh, shit. Ooh, I could have Rugna. That would have been actually dope, dude. Damn. That would have been really nice. It's not as nice now. I think now we just want to take Falibor. Infallible is still pretty nice. Could be better for sure, but just getting the damage there is good. So we'll play around Igni. He's just gonna boost this back up, so I think we should do this. And now we're gonna take a pass probably. Next plate, because the points are starting to rack up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's big. See if we can even escape. I mean, we can, but we're a card down now. Ah, damn, Rogna would have been really useful. Actually, it wouldn't have been that good. It would have been 10 points plus 2 effectively. It's not that much better than Falibor. Maybe it would have been enough to keep me ahead. This is... I'm not really winning against this, and we know there's Rogna coming in round 3. Can we beat that? I don't think I could play these cards. I could play Usurper, but it's just getting traded here very easily, so I think passing is the way. As gross as it feels, at least we got the Amphibious Assaults. And the defender. Defender's pretty hard to deal with. I think if he wasn't playing defender, we'd be chilling. It's kind of unusual for them to be running it. I have a feeling assassination won't do much. It's just going to be kind of bad. But we have everything else, so that's nice. Oh shit.
Go! Onward we ride!
Oh shit. Alright, well it's the battle of the point slams. Who's got more points? Rogner or... Yeah, not Rogner. Bloody hell. Okay, well we probably want to Brathan's early-ish, right? I guess we can yoink one of these. It's pretty good value. Is it? No, it's not good value because then he gets more Rogner points. So playing Living Armor is probably okay. Just gotta hope it doesn't die. But if it takes some damage and doesn't die, we've got Letho, so that's okay.
Giants on the shore, bows raised!
Yeah, I could add a Diviner into the deck for the Purified, but then I'm making my Artorias less consistent, which I'm not a huge fan of doing. But it's possible, I guess. Oh, is he really not using that? I think we Brathans then. It's a pretty sick Brathans value. Right?
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face
Not
that picked
sure
Do you
why
honestly think you can
he's not
catch
using
me?
that.
You fool.
And then that gives us our Letho next for that sweet, sweet value. I mean, it's not honestly Letho's not that good in this deck. It might be cuttable. It's a weird game because we didn't play any Troubadours. I think we're looking alright. So I think now is our Artorias play because we're going to be able to get another Assimilate on the board.
You
Oh,
will
this is
not
such a
regret
powerful
this,
play,
good sir.
man. Such a
Greetings.
powerful play.
What is it?
You can't use it on himself, so that's what it is. But you can use it on the Artorias, and then we can use it on him. Yeah, just chill for now, I guess. I could return him and replay, but not worth.
The traitors will pay for what they did.
Just gotta get the Letho value. This is so nice, dude.
Goddamn fools.
Should we even let it chill there? Maybe we should let it chill there. And play Usurper first. The reasoning being then we can do an instant sort of Alchemist play after that. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think he
War
deals
is no
7,
game,
right?
my lord.
That seems a bit
Not to be
unlikely.
taken
God,
lightly.
I have so many points. I mean, I can do the instant Alchemist play now as well, but it's missing value because we don't have a 10 strength living armor, only 7. Oh shit, he's killing it now? That's
On guard! A duel! To a duel
fuck
I
everything up.
challenge thee!
He's not killing it. Maybe he thinks since I'm not alchemisting now, I don't have more of them. That's funny.
Yeah,
Nice, dude.
improvise.
Nice. Okay, let's do alchemist now. I mean, we kind of would love to turn this 1 into a 10. I think that's a way to get a lot of points. But we also would like to return this to hand because that's also getting us a lot of points. Right?
If anyone
I think now we
asks,
can't really lose, right? We
you've
have
not
so
seen
many
me.
points. Unless he has Igni, I guess. Jesus. This is a Rogner deck. I'm not sure that that's super viable.
For your blood, the desert does thirst.
But regardless, it's kind
There's
of
been
a
a
stop.
mistake. I'm no mage.
I love how the Artorias is getting super buffed as well. We were thinking of cutting him at one point, but I think it's just too valuable.
For the king!
Too valuable to not play.
Greetings.
Wow, power.
What is it?
So many 10s. Take that. We take that. He doesn't even have Rogner. Oh no. That feels bad, man. Right there. I wonder how many points that would have been. Would have been a lot. Might have actually been losing. I think we lose if he kills my living armor because I was a bit greedy there. I was probably too greedy, honestly. Shouldn't have done that, but nice. Alright, a bit of control scaling.
Yield
This
and
could be a
save
bit
me some
difficult
time.
because they might just destroy my living armor. Then I don't know exactly what we're gonna do. We can try to buff it up a bit with our troubadours. Maybe keep it alive that way. Okay, probably too many jousts, unless we're going to use Helga this round, which maybe we can do. It probably just dies to decoction. It's a bit annoying when you're not playing formation for that protection. Gosh, I am a fan of... Okay. Interesting. I guess we can just kill this with Tawny Joust and Thunder. Got the Troubadour, which is nice. If we can get double Troubadour on this, we might be able to keep it alive against Leader. Could be really good. Yeah, I think we just shoot this down. Takes a couple of turns, but we can play slowly. It's okay. This might be tricky because, yeah, if they deal with living armor, then you definitely lose a lot of points. At least on the alchemists, maybe you can still win, but
Will you die already? Or need I kill you again?
right. Hopefully we make life a bit difficult for him here as well. That would be good. So,
Kill the
Meadow,
sons, steal the lasses!
I would kind of love to get the Helga down. I mean, I played all these tactics, right? And for what? At what cost? Let's just play Troubadour. We're gonna have to play it at some point. Don't think it's worth killing raiders. Just whatever. Kind of tempted to roll decree another Troubadour just for that carryover.
We'll greet him, we will. With
Probably
fire and iron.
not best idea. There's a decent Brathens at the moment. Like I'm kind of deciding: do we want to Brathens before the Runestone? Do we want to try to hold on to that for later? Are we winning this round? Should we go Helga? Maybe we should go Helga now. Problem is, with this damage on the board, there's like, no universe in which it lives, right? So I guess we'd probably play Brathens.
Your name, young man, demands you be cursed into an urchin.
Look behind you. Oh, come on.
Just a pretty
one
big
look.
play. Maybe spook him a little bit. Yeah, I think Helga will die pretty much every time, so we're okay to play that out, but maybe we'll play that after Runestone. It's looking like the ideal sequencing, because it's not a tactic. It's kind of a shame not having the Glynis for
Swear it
round
upon
one.
the
'cause that
gods,
one
I
is-
will avenge my
That
father.
one is pretty good. I think we should just kill this with mana, honestly, because that's just too much of a threat. I think it's too much.
Nothing will stop us.
Don't want to deal with
Target
Herc.
acquired.
Just want to be able to stay in this round, and yeah, the Helga's not going to be great, but honestly, it's going to die anyway, so playing tactics before Helga's not a huge problem, right? Okay, Blood Eagle makes life difficult. Here come the boys. Skellige's such a scary
Blood
faction
for
still,
Svalbard!
with his tutors. But maybe we can stay in this round. Doesn't actually have that many points. I think we're still in this barely, but Alba's pretty good here. Guess we'll take Alba. Could also take Spotter, but it's like a little bit high rolly. I mean, it might be like 13 points if we hit Yatta. That'd be pretty disgusting. Okay. Oh gosh, it's getting to be quite a short round. I'm a little bit concerned. I think if we he has a living answer armor, I'm kind of screwed. Let's go Helga now. He's probably dying, but he might not have removal at this stage. Would be kind of cool if not. I think we'll get there with bribery. Just about. Just about. We'll see. Definitely getting hard to play more cards. And the bribery is a little bit could hit stuff like Vabiorn or things that are not super good. But I think we're fine here with the assimilate as well. Okay, I mean I want to literally hit the Vabiorn. Okay, I think is good enough.
God save us.
It's got
He's
the
a
armor
madman.
damage. Yeah. We're fine. So I think that's a pretty decent result, all things considered. We didn't get too much from him, but equally we didn't commit that much ourselves, you know? We did play a Brathens and Helga, but Helga's always going to die here. Unless we can somehow protect it with Defender, but it's a bit optimistic. Okay, Assassination, probably not necessary. We've seen both boats, I think. It's probably okay to mulligan. Alright, I'm kind of vibing right now. Oh, I wonder, should we push this round? I mean, we have the combo, we have the full combo right now. We can then rely on maybe a Usurper top deck. But, you know, pushing into Skellige feels a bit not a great idea. Yeah, I think we just have to pass. I mean, then again, maybe we can force his leader if we play Defender now, because he might not have Grimace. That would be really nice. And I think we do 2-0 him if he doesn't have a Defender. I kind of want to go in here. Tricky. If he has Grimace, we can pass anyway, and we haven't lost anything, so yeah, I think we defend.
Let their blood break their bones and spirit!
Why Living Armor in this deck is kind of the whole point of playing this sort of package of Assimilate and Artorias. This is like a deck built around Living Armor, basically. He is going for leader now. Okay, guys. Spicy. Wait, you had Gremist as well?
Not you again.
Yikes. That's kind of a misplay then, I think, my dude. Surely. Surely that can't be correct. Now I'm feeling pretty decent. I think we can get there. Yeah, I think we probably have to pass here, right? Unless we want to Artorias. Ooh, we could Artorias for a Troubadour. We could try to get this Living Armor bigger. That could be a play. Like he has, yeah, he's gonna have Hjalmar, so we maybe need to buff this Living Armor a bit. I think this Artorias play is kind of cheeky.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Just gonna make this Living Armor a bit bigger. Get more Alchemist value next round. But it does mean we don't have Artorias, which is one of our biggest plays. So it's kind of a bit of a risky one, I guess. How do we bait Hjalmar? We don't need to bait Hjalmar. See, at this point, his Hjalmar only deals 12. We have a 14-point Living Armor, so it will go to 2 strength with Hjalmar, and then we can actually Royal Decree and play Letho onto our Living Armor. That's why we have Letho, because if they don't finish off Living Armor, then you can Letho to get basically a full health one.
We'll go at 'em
And
together.
just, you know, go again, pretty much. So I think we'll pass now. He's still going to have some pretty nasty power plays, but we have a leader, and our leader's worth quite a bit, so... yeah. A little bit sad, like, I wish this Artorias was just a Troubadour, you know? If I had just a Troubadour in hand instead of having to use that big power play to do this, then... life would be looking really good. But yeah, I think the 14 strength guy is going to be also... okay, we probably don't want Troubadour now, because we know this is going to get smacked, right? Oh, this is great though. Usurper's really nice. And we got the Letho as well. Alright, that's basically perfect, I think. I mean, it's questionable whether we want Glynis at this point, but I think Glynis is pretty decent, actually. Because we're going to assimilate twice, probably. Okay, can we do it? I think we can probably do it here. We'll see. Skellige, so yeah, there's Blood Eagle still as well. It's going to be a lot of points. But you can't Blood Eagle into Hjalmar, which would kill my Living Armor. You can't do that. Stunning Blow going to be painful? Yeah, that's true. We're basically counting on the fact that we can basically play two cards in one turn with strategic withdrawal. So we're definitely going to get some value on Alchemist. It's just maybe, you know, not going to be a perfect amount. Yeah, Glynis will play, I think, still, just to bait removal, basically. It's okay. It's pretty fine if he plays a Stunning Blow or a Hjalmar on this. Hjalmar on this would be really good for us. That would be incredibly good. He might be wanting to, yeah, he's probably only going to deal 10 here, right, with Hjalmar. So maybe he wants to just Hjalmar this, and, you know, we'll probably go with Usurper next. And then maybe he'll decide, aha, well, Glynis is getting pretty big, let me kill that. And then we're going to be
Asking me for help. Now that's smart.
Now that's loud. King Denpai, thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. Just jamming some living armor stuff. Ooh, Harold. So Glynis is living. That's a pretty good feeling. Probably means he doesn't have stunning blow in hand. I mean, he might have it and be onto our plans, right? He might know what we're doing here, and be trying to save that. How's it going, man?
Women, children, elders.
Okay. So this is a problem, isn't it? Because he's managed to now develop damage on the board, so he can kill my living armor. That's kind of a huge problem, actually. And I'm not sure there's a great deal I can do about it. Blech. So we can return Usurper in order to play another card this round. I think that's going to have to be the play. I don't like it, but this is just going to die now thanks to these. I forgot he could do this. It's kind of no bueno. Maybe I should have played this. But nah, the timing was just really awkward. Let's go with this then.
And I'll behave, I promise.
I mean, on the bright side, we're getting a lot of Glynis values, so we might actually be chilling out here. Like, you can't kill both of these, right? Immediately. Not even sure you can kill both of them full stop, so we're probably getting some alchemist value. Whether it's, you know, huge or not is another question. This is pretty intense. And playing the Usurper a second time isn't too bad. We basically get an 8-point leader ability plus 2 on Glynis, assuming she's living, so a 10-point leader. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, here's Blood Eagle. He's actually going to try to remove the targets. Looks like. That might make life very difficult for us. Is he going to kill that? Well, that's really good for us. Although I don't know what this guy's doing. He could have killed this operative, but we're gonna get a free transfer. Feels good, man.
You've not seen me.
Okay. And he didn't kill my big living armor, so yeah. Maybe he has a way to kill this one then. Not sure. Skjordal, he can make it. He can make it a bit weaker.
We'll fight to the last bloody drop in
You
our
hit that as
veins.
well. That's a shame. Yeah. So the alchemist here is not super
There's
good.
been a mistake. I'm no mage.
That is a 6-point card. It's not the worst. We might still be winning here because my usurper play is pretty huge. This game was weird. I think this matchup's meant to be very bad because he has so much,
on thy courageous mother.
just so much,
War is no
you know,
game, my lord. Not to be taken lightly.
stuff. So many things to beat me with. I think he's probably hemmed on last card, right? We lose. Or, oh yeah.
What
That.
do you need?
No! Yeah, I think this matchup's tough though. What can you do? Okie dokes. Yeah, I think
Control the
Skelly's
docks,
quite,
control the city.
tough in general, but yeah, also that stuff is not very pleasant when we're going so tall, trying to get the living armor stuff to work. Okay, line pockets. Do you reckon he'll have an artifact? Probably not. Let's say it's not outside of the realms of possibility. Okay, his hand's a little bit awkward. We've got Glynis, but not a huge amount to synergize with it. So we'll see what we go for. Also, no living armor in hand, so Troubadour is a bit naff, a bit rubbish.
They've so damn much. Anyone teach him to share?
We gotta play the Glynis. Even if we only kind of activate maybe once or twice, it's probably okay still. So we're gonna need some plays in this round. Guess she is pretty decent too.
Corporations are people too.
Boosting that is annoying. Yeah, this round is a bit rough already. Pretty weird hand. Guess we just gotta try to kill this.
Oi, beautiful. Interested in some easy coin?
Rest now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a loss in this round, I think. Which may or may not be okay. Lined pockets is a weird one. I haven't seen that for a while. Guess it could be could be Igor shenanigans. Possibly. I think I will play this.
Hail, Kerzer!
Okay, that's a good one.
Who are you calling a
Still
rat?
not really looking to win the round, but just get another card from him. And he's playing gold, so it's possible he'll overcommit here a little bit. Yeah, the bank is pretty big play. Find the purpose I was looking for, kind of, yeah. Definitely have some ideas of decks I want to play and stuff. And I think I know what I want to do in the future. Okay, got Furco.
Belly your throat. Got a preference?
Do you think he'll play another card if I go Troubadour here? 'Cause I think we're just going to pass, because we can maybe do our Troubadours next round with a living armor in hand, if he passes. That would be really, really good. I don't want him to get too many coins here. I think that's a pretty decent round one for us. We actually got quite a few golds from him. Living armor, here he is. Bomb Heaver, I'm kind of tempted to mulligan just because we always have the option to play one with Artorias, and it's actually probably better to do that than to play it from hand anyway. So yeah, it's a bit safer as well. Thunder, might be useful. Diplomacy, not so much. I would have liked another Troubadour, but that's okay. We can maybe even pull one out with Decree, but it's probably a bit of an overcommitment. And lose long round 3? Possibly. I'm hoping he does push it. He's not going to be short of playing it. He's not quite going to know. Yeah, no Troubadour. This is where things begin to get a little bit interesting. His deck's weird, I'm not sure exactly what this is. Could it even be Rodea? Or like, Shoop? Kinda looks like it. And a lot of weird cards.
We've all a bit of dirt neath the boot. Some stain on our conscience.
Borsodi. I'm gonna kill that. Just gonna play from behind a little bit. Don't want that on the board because it will answer Helga. Helga can get Philippid as well, which is not great. It's definitely not great. What is Kingslayer for? Kingslayer is here to...
You shall be renounced by
There's
kin,
another living
condemned by your children.
living armor if they damage it, or you can take a Helga or a Glynis as well, or a Defender. So a little bit of tech. This guy's going in.
Into my eyes.
Witness your
He is going in right now. I think I'm gonna have to defend her up. We could Helga first, but if you can kill Helga, if you can steal it, then that's That's going to cause some difficulties, I think. Definitely going to be a bit problematic.
Behold Nilfgaard's iron might!
Might Philippa the Fion, but that won't be a huge problem. Hopefully. Because we're quite late in the round, so... I mean, maybe it will be, because I'm actually going to lack points. I think we can do stuff now with living armor, right?
Of dark
I think now we're just living armor, and I think we'll be able to take him Artorias, if I'm not mistaken. It feels wonky, of course, because then we're going to have dead alchemist and such. But I think we'll actually be okay here, because we're going to have a leader and he won't. I think we're looking fine, as long as he doesn't have a heat wave. Oh, he's playing on, that's really not good for him.
One's own lair.
Now he's in big trouble. Artorias time, baby.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Greetings.
Ooh.
What is it?
Don't want to do that.
If anyone asks,
Careful, steady on.
you've not seen me.
So now we're just chilling hard. He's not even ahead in points. And now he's like, wait a second, why do you have these cards?
Haven't you heard?
I think my placement was slightly wrong. I should have put Artorias back to play around Igni. But who plays Igni, right? Nobody plays Igni. Igni is not a card. Let's just go out.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Or do we want to...
Greetings. What is it?
Can't play around Igni. Random Igni. I mean, I could have, but I didn't. So that's my mistake. Looks like he doesn't have it.
Take no prisoners!
Thank the Lord. Alright, I think we've got most of his win conditions out, right? So it is now time to slam our leader, guarantee the card. Well, we could play another alchemist. I mean, that's kind of toxic, isn't it? Kind of a BM move. But I guess it's probably correct. Get that out of the deck. Is it enough? Actually, it's only playing as 12 only. So it's actually not enough, so we'll play Helga. And replay this.
If anyone asks, you've not seen
12-point Helga's here, boys. That's a scary thing. And I think we've got pretty much everything from him now, right? He's played so many provisions. So we should just be crushing with the short round usurper, Brathens, bribery, whatever. This was really clean. Clean game. And I don't know that we lose long rounds, because Helga is... I mean, if he Philippa's Helga, then it's problems. Which is why we put that defender in the deck, right? Okay, removal here is like probably okay actually. Mulligan Joust. I think Letho's a bit better. Most likely. Okay, we probably can go Usurper first.
What is this?
I'm gonna miss an
ridiculous
assimilate
law
probably.
he's devised?
I mean maybe Letho first is also fine. Probably want to go Letho on Brathens at the very least. I could have also Brathens first. That was the plan. Yeah, that was probably best. Town for income. Fortunately, he doesn't really have any coins left with his leader, so I think we're fine. I think we're chilling out. I really love this deck. It just feels very fun to play, even when you lose. It's a good feeling. Yeah, Brathens now. Just got a lot of good
Take him to the
cards
woods
at this point.
and release the hounds.
A shame I have
A
no
lot of points. We lose long round 3, but yeah. Maybe we do lose long round 3 to this. Let's see it. Dude, this guy is very many non-interactable cards. But does he even have payoff for those coins? post stream announcements on Discord. That's a good idea, dude. I'll do that now. Yeah, I should do that. It's not playing Evil Townsville. True. Can I copy Emissary for the memes? I could.
Love to hear him beg for mercy.
I would lose a point.
Not that it helps.
Could indeed do such a thing. Well, that's a pretty average bribery. Maybe below average.
One, go!
Depending on how you look at it. I think we're winning. Mike is quiet. Yeah, unfortunately I can't do much about that. That's just the... I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't do much about it. It's just...
Per Angusta ad Augusta.
GG.
I never
Really weird deck
miss.
from him. Living armor value was there. I think that's what it comes down to. If you get living armor value, you win because it's just obscene amounts of points. And if you don't, then it's definitely trickier.